So I guess today's video is like a cross between two things, like a cross between Groundhog Day and one of those videos where a guy is sitting talking to a camera saying, I have a confession to make, I am a guitar buying addict. So yes to both of those things, yes. In this box beside me is a guitar because I am a guitar buying addict. And it is like Groundhog Day because this is the 33rd parcel I have had from Zenmarket. So once we've unboxed it, we'll have a very quick look just to make sure that it has arrived in one piece, you know, fingers crossed, because I genuinely don't know at this point. And then once I've done that, I'll give you the details of exactly how much this guitar has cost to get from Japan to me in Edinburgh, including the cost of Zenmarket fees, the cost of the guitar, the cost of shipping, and the cost of getting it into the UK as well, because you have money to pay to get it into the UK. So I did pay an extra €1,000 for the additional packaging, which is really this very thick cardboard round all the edges on the bottom as well, so all the way around. So here's what you see. Now this is the thickness of the cardboard that you get in any Zenmarket package. Say the extra money was just for the thick bits round the corner. So here's what you get when you open the package. Bubble wrap. And there it is. Let's get this out. Here's some Japanese newspaper. I must admit to not being able to read Japanese. Oh, so there's no case. This did not come in a case. It says the packaging you get. Normally these thick cardboard to make sure it doesn't wobble too much. You have the foam at the bottom and the top. Now, you may well be able to tell what type of guitar this is already, but we'll have a closer look. So that's the packaging, so it wouldn't move about too much. And there it is. Bubble wrap on the bottom as well. And that is the guitar there, ladies and gentlemen. Now I think a lot of people will have guessed what this is already, but I will get out of this smaller bubble wrap and we'll get a good look to make sure there's no broken neck, because it is a fixed neck, so if it's broken I can't really take it off. So let's get this bubble wrap off. So yes, I expect a few people will have guessed what this guitar is already, but just for confirmation for both myself and everybody watching this video, I will unbox it or unpackage it out of this bubble wrap, and then we can see it in its full glory. Again, my fingers are crossed that it has arrived here safely. Fast forward through this as well. Whoa! I'm excited about this. Out of the 5 guitars that I saw, I mean, this was obviously the one I bought because it's in my hands, but this was the one I was most excited about because it's got something on it which I haven't seen on one of these guitars before. Now I have owned one of this model, this exact model, and I currently own a higher model from the same year of this guitar. Hope I'm not giving the game away too much yet. But this has something which I have never seen. It was customised by a previous owner. This is definitely not a factory option. So what we have here is the headstock, a Yamaha. Man, it looks in good condition. Remember my Yamaha SG1000 that I unboxed, it was not in good condition. It sounded like my cat coming in. So this is in good condition, so the Yamaha on the headstock gives way to this beauty. This wine red SG500. Now the thing about this, look in the middle there. It's got one more pickup, it's one louder. This is one louder than any other Yamaha SG 500. Now, according to the auction, we'll have a quick look at the auction in a minute, look at the auction page, but this was sold as an SG 500, but the middle pickup is allegedly from a Yamaha SG 2000, so much higher up the range. So I was very interested in this from the point of view of being able to sort of test out what the SG 2000 pickup is like. So it has arrived. Now, I'm not too up on Yamaha serial numbers, so I'll have to check. I mean, it doesn't look as old as 1979, so I don't know about that. But we'll figure it out. But it looks in fantastic condition. So my initial thoughts are, it has no broken headstock, and it's in I would say exceptional condition. I mean, there are some things, but we'll have a closer look at that in a little while. But yeah, no major buckle rash on the back. So let's do a very quick inspection of the condition this has arrived in. I will do a much deeper dive. We'll do like a full video on this. I'll take everything off and we'll have a look at the construction and stuff like that. Now, I did get a bottle of Jack Daniels just in case the neck was broken, but I'll save this for later now because it does appear to be in one piece. So I am blown away with the condition that this is in, because as you've seen from a lot of my unboxing videos, which I must have done about a dozen of them, some of the guitars arrive, you know, these are old guitars. This was sold as 1979, but I've had a very quick look at the serial number and I maybe need a little bit of help on that. So these are generally old guitars that I buy, so they're well worn, but this is in incredible condition. So look at that. Rosewood fretboard. Even the frets, I think whoever had this has taken really good care of it. Even the frets are super shiny as well. So it's in great condition. Now, the light in my kitchen is not the best. So, like I say, this is just a very quick look. Yamaha SG 500. So unlike the 1000 that I got, the binding is all in one piece and it doesn't have a hole in it. So apparently this middle pickup is from a 1979 SG 2000, but everything's spinning and working. I'll plug it in a little while. Let's flip it over. So again, it's in really good condition. I mean, there's dings and dents, but I think that's to be expected from a guitar of this vintage. It's a beautiful wine red colour. So in the deeper dive video, I'll have a look inside here and we'll get the pots and stuff like that. But no major dings on the neck. So here we go. So here's the serial number. So the serial number is, as far as I can see, 002265, which according to the chart I just looked at is 1980. Not 1979, but you know, I'm still happy with it. So no broken neck. It has arrived safely. We can leave the JD till another time. So here is my Zenmarket shipping page. Now you can see number 33, this is the 33rd parcel I have had. Now my personal experience is I have had no issues with any of the parcels I've had from Zenmarket. So that was shipped on the 17th of June. Today is the 17th of September, so 3 months exactly from when this was shipped to when, well, it arrived yesterday, but I've just unboxed it today. So 3 months. Now I got this shipped surface mail, which is by far the cheapest way to get an item shipped from Japan. You do have to wait 3 months, but it is by far the cheapest method. So that was 7,300 yen in shipping charges. I paid 1,000 yen for reinforcement and I did not get it insured. I don't think I've had any of these parcels insured. So what I'll do is I'll keep a calculator, and then when I finish this segment, we'll see exactly how much this costs. So that's when it was shipped. It was shipped on the 17th of June. Now if we look at the guitar in the actual auction page, there it is there. So this was a buyout. I bought this immediately. I wasn't bidding against anyone. I bought this immediately, so it was 54,900 yen, which I think this is calculated at today's exchange rate, £307 and 73 pence. Now there was 10% VAT to be paid on top of that, and there are also some Zenmarket fees as well, so let's look at what they are. So there's my Zenmarket commission for purchasing this guitar via Zenmarket, 500 yen. Now I think it's the same for everything, but I would double check. So I paid 500 yen to Zenmarket for being the kind of the middle person in this transaction. So once the item arrives in your country of choice, in this case United Kingdom, you do have other fees to pay as well. Now depending on what country you're in, there will be different fees to pay, but here's why I had to pay to get this item released from UK Customs. So let's add all that together and look at what I paid for the guitar. Oh, the one thing I should have said, there is internal Japan shipping as well to get it from the seller to the Zenmarket warehouse. So the total cost of this guitar to me in Scotland from Japan via Zenmarket was £463, which I think is pretty good. Now if you think that's pretty good and you've watched this video so far and you like the idea of getting someone to buy a guitar from Japan for you, effectively Zenmarket are like the middle person in this transaction. You deposit funds with them. Now once you've made a few purchases, you can build up credit within your Zenmarket account, but if you're buying something for the first time, you do have to deposit funds into your Zenmarket account so they can purchase the item for you. So if you think this is a good thing for you, and I'm only speaking from my personal experience, I have had a great experience with everything Zenmarket so far. I will put a link below, and if you use the promotional code Dunsy, all capital letters, and you use that, you will get an extra 300 yen. Now full disclosure here, if something like 10 people sign up through this promo code, I get 51 pence per person. Now does that count as a paid video? I'm not entirely sure. I guess it's not paid if no one ever signs up. And I'm making this video because I have had a good experience with Zenmarket. I have bought lots of guitars. I'll put a link below in the video description to all of my unboxing videos that I've bought guitars from Zenmarket on, and I've had no issue. So if you think this is a good thing for you and it's a very personal choice, please do go to the page linked in the description, enter the promo code Dunsy, and then you get an extra 300 yen into your account immediately. So that's my story of getting this guitar here to the UK. Let's plug it in and see if it works, because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing.